Hey guys, welcome to our September challenge where we are going to try 30 new recipes in the month of September. These recipes may come from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, recipe books, recipes that I've had just laying around the house for years that we've never tried. And also, if you would like, send us your favorite recipes to the email or the Instagram account. I'll list it in the description box so that we can look them over and decide if we want to try them out this month. When I share something from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc., I will try my best to link the actual video down below. If I can't find the actual video, but it's a recipe that I wrote down or a screenshot, then I will list the account below. So for day one, we are going to be trying ice cream by Jules. She's on Instagram. If you haven't found her yet, you should definitely check her out. I'll have her account listed down below, as well as the two recipes that we are trying. She does ice cream in mason jars, and she basically makes them, shakes them, freezes them for about 5 hours, and then she enjoys them. So we picked two different recipes that we are going to try today. All her recipes start out with 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And then her toppings kind of change. She also does milkshakes and smoothies. So sometimes you'll mix it up in your mason jar, put it in the freezer for 5 hours, and just leave it and let it go. Sometimes she has you pouring it in plastic containers and then freeze it. We are pouring into plastic containers after we mix it up today. So I went ahead and measured out the 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and went ahead and poured them in. I'm going to do the Heath Bits ice cream today. So my recipe calls for 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of Heath Bits, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. He is doing
it's like cookies and cream and cookie dough ice cream
mix. And so for that he needed 3 Oreo cookies, but we had the Oreo bits, so we just kind of poured a little bowl of them. And then he needed 3 pieces of cookie dough, and we used what she did, which is the eat or bake Pillsbury chocolate chip cookie dough, and then you just break them up into little pieces. He also has 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of whipping cream, and his 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. So we're gonna get these mixed up and shaken, and let's do this. All right, so we have everything mixed up. Now, in my recipe, she said for you to put it in a plastic container, and she had a square one. We don't have a square one. For his, she said you can leave it in the jar, but just every few hours, make sure you go in there and stir it a little bit so that all the chunks don't settle to the bottom. Since we're getting ready to leave for several hours, we are going to pour his into a plastic container as well, just to kind of make it a thinner layer so that all the chunks don't float to the bottom. And then you freeze it for 5 hours and enjoy. Alright, I'm gonna pour mine in here. All right, so we have our ice cream poured in here. We're gonna give it a few hours in the freezer, and then we will be back to taste test it with you and let you know how we like it. All right, so we are back with our ice cream. He did a cookie dough and cookies and cream cookie dough ice cream, and I did the Heath Bits ice cream. So this is what mine looks like. This is what the bottom looks like. So I think that if I either had a square container so that it could have thinned out a little bit more would have been better, or if we had been home to actually just stir it up every once in a while to keep it mixed would be good too. So let's dive in and see. Oh, it's very creamy. So make sure I got this.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
It's a little sweet.
Yeah. It is sweet. But I don't know how much of that is like the toppings that we put in it too.
I mean, lots of cookie.
Yeah. But you can see how like smooth and soft it is. I definitely think it would be worth playing with. And try again, try different combinations and everything. I like that overall, it's very easy to make. It takes 5 hours for it to freeze, so you could whip it together in the morning, throw it in your freezer so it's ready for your dessert. You don't have to commit to one flavor like if you buy a tub of ice cream. So, yeah. I think if I tried other combinations and it was still super sweet, I would probably
Cut back on the sugar.
cut back on the sugar that we put in it. So yeah, so I think we would probably try to cut back on some of the sugar, especially if you're putting something sweet in this. If I were to rate it 1 through 5, I'd probably give it about 3.5 right now. I think there is potential for it to definitely be a 5. Quick, easy, super fun. So yeah, what would you rate it?
I'd give it a 3.5 too, because it is super quick and easy to make. It tastes good. I just think there's a little bit of like editing we want to do.
Yeah, something to play with. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We will be back. We will try hard to rate all of our recipes between 1 and 5. I think we did forget to rate 1 already, but yeah. So check out Ice Cream by Jules on Instagram. I will have her Instagram linked down below so that you can check out some of the fun recipes that she does. And I would definitely try this again. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you tomorrow with another recipe. Bye guys. Bye.